Have you noticed lately when you're online shopping and you get to checkout, retailers are letting you split up your purchase into 4 interest-free payments? This is called Buy Now, Pay Later, and today we're going to talk about what it is and whether it's a good idea. So let's say you decide to go with the Buy Now, Pay Later option. Here's what's going to happen. First, you're going to set up an account with the Buy Now, Pay Later company. And at that time, they're going to do what's called a soft credit pull, which is not going to hurt your credit score. And they're not even really looking for anything specific in your credit file. They're just trying to qualify you for the loan. After that, you're going to give them your payment information. And then at that time, you're going to make your first of 4 payments. The rest will come in 2-week increments. So the thing that makes Buy Now, Pay Later so appealing is that you might not want to see the $200-300 purchase come out of your checking account all at once. And a lot of these offers are interest-free, which is a pretty good deal when you think about other loans and credit cards. So what's the catch? The truth is, for you as the consumer, there isn't a catch if you're going to use this on a one-time basis to make a large purchase. But let's talk about why you're being made this offer in the first place. A Buy Now, Pay Later company doesn't make a lot of money off of you as a consumer. It doesn't make a lot of money off of interest or fees. Really, where it makes its money is from the retailer. And why would a retailer pay a Buy Now, Pay Later company to make your checkout price look smaller? Well, if your $200 purchase is $50 today, you might say, I can go afford more and put more items in your shopping cart. Or you might buy something when you normally wouldn't buy it. And that's what the retailer is betting on. Now, if buying a little extra at checkout is affordable for you and you'll be able to make those next 3 payments, that's fine. But there are people who will go outside of their budget and add more than they normally would and maybe not be able to make all of their payments on time. And that's the reality for a lot of consumers right now. If you're in an emergency, this is an option and this might be your only option, but just keep in mind that you will have to make those payments and you could end up missing them if your budget isn't fully in line. So we recommend Buy Now, Pay Later for kind of big one-time purchases. Think furniture or a Peloton bike, for example, and not those smaller, regular purchases, because basically what you're doing with Buy Now, Pay Later is you're setting up a bill payment. If you use one Buy Now, Pay Later company to make a few purchases on Monday and another Buy Now, Pay Later company to make a few more purchases on Thursday, then every Monday and Thursday for the next month or so, you're going to be debited for those purchases, and that can keep expanding. And so if you have a lot more bills to pay, and especially if you don't have a great idea of money coming in and going out of your checking account, you may have a harder time making those payments on time. If you do overspend using Buy Now, Pay Later, it can mess with your finances in a couple ways. The first is overdraft fees. A lot of Buy Now, Pay Later companies let you set up auto pay, so when it's time to repay, they'll just take the money out of your account. And if you don't have enough money in there at that time, then you could get an overdraft fee. The other is late fees. If you don't have auto pay set up, it's on you to remember to make your payments on time. And if you don't, you could get a late fee. On the other hand, you're also not getting anything when you use a Buy Now, Pay Later service like you would with a credit card or personal loan. For example, Buy Now, Pay Later companies don't report positively to the credit bureaus when you make your payments on time. That means if you were using Buy Now, Pay Later because, say, you couldn't qualify for a credit card, your payments being on time isn't helping you qualify for a credit card in the future. In that same vein, you also don't get rewards like you do with a credit card. So there's no points, miles, or cash back with a Buy Now, Pay Later service. If you can qualify for a rewards card, you might as well go that route just because at least you're getting something out of your purchases. Look, Buy Now, Pay Later is a fine way to pay for things. I've done it before and it went great. I made my payments on time, I didn't buy more than I could afford, and I ended up just fine. I probably wouldn't do it again because I prefer the rewards I get on my credit card, but that's just how I like to do things. The thing you need to remember is that Buy Now, Pay Later is still debt. You are still taking out a loan and you still need to make plans to repay it. And if you do that successfully, you can get that new dining room table interest-free. I'm Annie Millerbernd, a personal loans writer with NerdWallet, and fun fact, I used Buy Now, Pay Later to purchase a very unfortunate pair of mom jeans, and I returned them immediately. If you learned anything from this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe.